Hey everybody, it's Dan with Pain For You. This video is going to be called It's Back, right? And before I get into that, let's kind of just take a look around at the woods. It's so green, I love it. Nice and peaceful. Take a couple of nice, deep, relaxing breaths. So breathe in the confidence, breathe out the stress and the fear, breathe in the knowledge, breathe out the doubt and skepticism. Just allow your body to relax. Sink into the chair, sink into the floor, wherever you happen to be. If you're out walking, whatever you are, just kind of allow your body to relax. So today's topic is going to be, it's back. And so many times as we're going through this recovery process and we're doing the whole TMS approach and we start to do a little bit better, and then before we know it, it's back. Oh no, I thought I was doing better and now the pain is back. The symptoms are back. Something different is happening. It's a symptom imperative, which means something else is hurting now, or the original pain is back and it hurts worse than it ever did. And generally, I've seen it countless times in the forums on Facebook. The typical response is really discouragement, fear, and freak out and despondency. And it was too good to be true. I knew this wasn't going to work. And so now I'm really screwed because it's back, and it's back with a vengeance. And now I don't know what to do, and I'm starting all over again, all the way back at square one. And so what I'm going to suggest to you is that, first of all, healing, recovery is a zigzag. It's not a straight line. I don't know too many people who've ever gotten better, pain goes away, and then it never comes back ever again, right? It's a learning process. We need to teach the brain, and what that pain or symptom going away for a while is proof of is that you're on the right track and that your brain is learning, and it's learning to let go of the symptoms. But for any number of reasons, the symptoms can kind of come creeping back. It could be some sense of danger, emotionally, situationally, movement-wise, or maybe I overdid it. I was feeling good, so I went out and I was very active, and maybe I overdid it, and there's a little doubt and fear, and the pain comes back and goes, whatever you do, don't go back out in that garden because you overdid it, and here's some pain. And so the key isn't to hyper-analyze exactly what happened, what brought it back. The key is to go, oh, okay, what was I doing before that worked so well, right? Because micromanaging and analyzing every single thought and movement and perhaps fear or whatever we did to bring the pain back, number one, don't blame yourself. This stuff happens. It's going to come, it's going to go, it's going to zig, it's going to zag for a while until the brain finally gets a message and goes, Dan is actually safe, doesn't need the distraction from the emotions, his body's actually okay because he's actually okay. I know what TMS is and I know that's what's going on. And the brain will eventually get the message. How does it get the message? Shift your focus away from the symptoms more often than not, and don't give a crap if they come back, because one of the worst things you can do when the pain comes back is to freak out about it and tell yourself you're back to square one. It took me 6 months to get rid of the pain and now it came back. It's going to take me another 6 months to get rid of it. No. What I'm going to encourage you to do is say, what was I doing when I got rid of the pain or the symptoms? What was my mindset? Where was my focus? Was I shifted away? Was I less fearful? And take note of that stuff. So if you do have a good day, just take note. What's my mindset? What's my focus? Where am I placing my attention? Usually you'll find that your mindset's been pretty good and you've shifted your focus back onto living your life, then you've gotten pretty good at feeling your emotions and you're feeling a little bit more comfortable with that emotional discovery process. And so whenever you get this, oh no, it's back, first of all, breathe. And number two, expect that that's going to happen. It's a zig and a zag. And don't look at that as a failure. You didn't do anything wrong. You don't actually have to figure it out. If you can, if there's something obvious, great. But if you can't figure it out, whatever. Just kind of try to get back into the mindset and the thought process and the lack of fear or anxiety about the symptoms that got rid of them in the first place. Because what you've proven by having the symptoms disappear for a while is that, number one, that's proof it's TMS. It's proof it's this mind-body syndrome. Number two, it's proof that you know how to get rid of it. Because you just did, right? And so if you have a good day, celebrate. That's a good thing. Don't go looking around for the pain and going, oh my God, I had a good day, but where is it now? Because when you go looking for it, you're going to find it. That may be why it's coming back. Celebrate. Keep your attention focused away from it. This is great. I'm making progress. And if you can get rid of the pain for 2 days, 2 hours, 2 minutes, it's proof it's TMS and that you can get rid of it completely, permanently. Again, I've been out of pain for 10 years, with the exception of about 18 to 20 days in the past 12 months, which is very insignificant in the scheme of 10 years. So, pain will come, pain will go. And if you get this, I was feeling great, and oh my God, it's back. It's back. Just really try to relax through it and just go, all right. Remain confident. This is not devastating news. It's just evidence that you get a little more teaching to do with your brain. And that just try to get yourself back into the mindset that allowed the symptoms to kind of release in the first place. And I will absolutely tell you, you are not starting over. You are not going back to day one. You know why? Because you can't forget all the stuff you've learned. You can't forget the things you've already taught your brain. It's just kind of reconnected those pain signals again, or the symptoms again, temporarily. And the sooner you can say, all right, chill, no problem, get back to what worked in the first place, the sooner it's going to let go again. The recurrence of pain can be very, very short-lived and very temporary. And I believe the duration of the pain coming back is absolutely based on how much you freak out about it versus how much you go, oh well, whatever, it's back, I don't care. What was I doing before? Oh yeah, I was shifting my focus to living life and not really caring. So, okay, it's back, I don't really care. I'm shifting back to the mindset and the attention that got me out of the pain in the first place. The faster you can do that, the faster the pain's going to let go again. If you decide, oh my God, the pain's back, and you freak out and you conclude that this shit doesn't work and you're back to square one, you're literally telling your brain this is a major problem and this is going to take a really long time to fix. And you are, what are you doing? You're confirming you're in danger again. As opposed to going, pain's back, whatever, I knew that would happen. And getting back to the appropriate attention and mindset, shifting your life, going back to living your life, not being afraid of it. Maybe saying, well, maybe the pain was gone for a week or a month or 3 months or whatever it is, or even a couple years. And now the pain's back. Well, sometimes when we feel good, we say, oh, thank God I don't have to do this emotional discovery anymore. Well, sometimes we start accumulating those unresolved emotions again, and they start getting ready to bubble up, and the brain goes, whoa, we're back here again, So part of what I recommend is that emotional discovery, get to the point where it becomes who you are. You just allow yourself to feel the daily emotions, give yourself permission to be a real human being, and feel what you feel. And so try not to panic, try not to freak out. If the pain comes back, so what? Whatever, you've been there, done that before. And the less you freak out, and the more you take the attitude of, oh well, it's back, I got rid of it before, I'll get rid of it again, it'll probably be gone pretty soon. You breathe through it, you notice it, you kind of laugh at the brain and go, it's pretty fascinating what you're trying to do there, brain, but I'm not worried about it. The sooner you can convey that message to the brain that you're safe and you're not fearful and you're not worried about this pain coming back, the faster it's going to go away. And so if every time it does come back you freak out, you're going to do what I did. I spent, 12 years getting rid of the pain, but worrying about it. And when it would come back, I'd kind of freak out, and then I'd get into this whole nother cycle. It would take months before it would kind of calm down again. And then I would worry about it getting bad again, and I'd bend over. Oh, there's another back spasm. I went through that cycle more times than I can count over those 12 years. So why am I teaching this, what to do when the pain comes back? So you don't make the same mistake I did for 12 years. Because you don't have to, right? I'm giving you the shortcuts here, so you don't have to take as long as I did. So guys, gals, if the pain comes back, whatever, don't freak out. It's no big deal. You beat it before, you'll beat it again, and just relax. There's nothing wrong. You're not damaged, you're not broken, and yeah, I think that's it. So love you guys and gals. If you like this message, please share it with somebody who you think could benefit by it. If you're not in the Pain For You group on Facebook, please join it. If you're watching me on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. And I guess that's it. So we'll talk to you real soon. Love you. Bye.